Hello, everybody, and welcome to season 7 of the Le Mans Odyssey, which has become the 41st episode of the long running series. And it is September, the worst month of the whole year, of course. But let's just try and cheer ourselves up by trying to defeat Stuttgart at the Mercedes Benz Arena. And as I said on Twitter yesterday when I made the draw, Stuttgart is the home of Mercedes, and Mercedes have had a terrible history at Le Mans, so hopefully the football team can do something a little less embarrassing for them, but just hopefully still beat them nonetheless. So other games to look forward today. Lens versus Manchester United is going to be a big one there. Schalke, who defeated us last year, play Feyenoord. Uh, Excelsior play Austria Vienna, and that's pretty much it. No one else that I know worth watching. But let's just see what happens to us in the transfer market. But you've probably just seen the league table there. I'll show you there in a sec. No, Le Mans, sorry. Transfer history. So it's been rather quiet, but the main thing I did was I let go of Patrick Akeng. He requested a transfer at the end of last season. I said yes, and unfortunately he only went for 1.5 million, which disgruntled the fans since he was here his whole life basically. But it was the best I could get out of him, and Auxerre got him for that much money. So Iron Robin retired from football entirely. Marcus Pastel out on loan, or he's gone out on a free, and then we've got some guys out on loan that I don't know how they're doing, but I'm sure I could let more guys out on loan if I felt like it. But I've yet again had to utilise the loan system. I brought in 4 players this time around, and this is our first one, Felice Farelio. He plays for Juventus, and he's a backup left back to Alibamba, because Mitchell Dykes has actually gone to Toulouse, which is exceptionally annoying, since the last thing I wanted was for him to capitalise on his knowledge of France and go to a French team, but he has done it. But our new left midfielder who's had a great pre-season is Jesse Mahaya. We got him on loan from Monaco, since of course they don't request the payment of wages, so that obviously helps out a lot. But he's been really good in pre-season. I hope he can continue his form today. Out on the right midfield we have Youssef Masakni, a Tunisian-based player for his whole career. It's now his first time ever outside of Tunisia, and hopefully he's a worthwhile free transfer. And then an exciting loan deal, which unfortunately has gone a little bit wrong since he's injured. His name is Ersin Bastik of Galatasaray, and hopefully we can get him in an attacking midfield for a little while, but my main purpose is to probably play him in here because we've so few midfielders after the loss of Akeng. But the one thing I will be doing in January is getting a hold of this exciting regen called Jose Eddie Carlos. His club are in the 2nd division of Brazil, and they couldn't get a new contract out of him, and they put him up on the transfer market, and no one paid the request price, so I decided to step in and get him for free. But I really could have used him right now, because he is pretty, exciting for such a young man. But let's just look at our squad for today. I've picked it in advance. You can see Delane, Mahodo and Montario are only ball-winning midfielders, and we have to use Harrison or Bastique or one of these in that position if the injuries crop up, since Omrani is still our best attacking midfielder, and he's now green he knows it naturally now, so that's great. You'll notice I picked the goalkeeper Hossein Boras because he's been excellent compared to Quentin Bernardo, but it is a huge risk. I was even thinking about going to bed about what happens if I lose the player, if I pick the wrong goalkeeper. But as for the league campaign, we've lost our first game, but we won our second, so that puts us into 7th position, with only 2 teams have made a 100% start to the season. Of course, Marseille are one of them, but Bordeaux, fair play to them, are the other. But let's just see what happened to us in that fixtures list. So we had a good pre-season there, just 2 rather bad defeats, but there's nothing we could really do. You can see Jesse Mahaya loved scoring his goals, and that could be exceptionally important for us as the season goes by if we can keep him fit. Shebe Shrivers got a competitive goal in our last game against Valenciennes after we lost 3-1 to Lille, which is great since he got 2 goals for Belgium against Saudi Arabia, which could help his confidence somewhat. But as you can see here, we were dominated by Lille despite taking an early lead, and they got the new signing Sloan Privat on the score sheet and Nolan Roux scoring twice. And then Valenciennes, I keep pronouncing them wrong, but I heard it on the TV yesterday, their name is Valenciennes, and they got a new manager in whose tactic was a narrow 4-1-2-1-2, and after a bad red card for Sully Montari, we went from strength to strength and finally got the goals we needed to leapfrog them in the table. So that leaves us, after defeating Hibs 4-1 in aggregate, it leaves us with this massive game against Stuttgart. You know, they're my favourite German team since I remember them on FIFA 08. I think it was the 09, one of them. I think it was the first I got on the Xbox 360. They had players like Gomez, Kadira, Kakao, Taski, etc. And I really enjoyed playing as them in career mode. But now is the time to bring them all to Stuttgart and, you know, put more misery on them, as we need to change our history forever. It's a sellout crowd, and they've got a very strong team. They've got Timu Puki up front, who's now in real life gone to Celtic. They had a really good new gen who could play the same position, but he's injured. And Guillermo Ochoa, the hero for Agasio in real life, he's now their goalkeeper. But hopefully Hossein Boras can keep one more clean sheet for us at least, and make Le Mans change forever, because we need that European football a lot more than they do, after they came 6th or something in the Bundesliga last season. So just about everybody is at maximum fitness. We're going to stand off opponents today. I've actually realised how much of a difference that made, because it probably was a reason for us conceding so many goals. We're pushed up way too high, and we conceded so many goals because of that, and I think that might have been our problem in the first place. So I'm going to leave that at neutral for most games. For this one we do need to counter-attack, because I don't know what to expect. Bernard Doe, I wish I could play him, but I don't know. I don't fancy him today. It's just Boras has been taking his chances, keeping those clean sheets, whereas Bernard Doe conceded 3 against Lille and 1 against Hibs. So so here we go. What should I say? I think no pressure. It usually helps the guys. They like having the pressure removed from them. But I'm definitely the one under pressure, because if we lose something like 4-0 again, our dreams are going to be crushed, and it'll mean that Lens have to defeat Manchester United if France are going to have a respectable team in the Europa League via the playoffs. Because New York, of course, winning the cup, they get to play in the group stages, which is stupid, but they think they can do. But hopefully the guys can stay composed, give Stuttgart a good game, and not concede too early. Well, here's an early chance. It's blocked. Mahodo to Delaunay, and it's cleared well. But here they come again. Goodness sake. Come on, lads, don't do this to me. Kuzmanovic. Oh, I didn't see the name there. Swassi clears. Kvist. Bamba. It's all Stuttgart in the early exchanges, and I'm not too happy with that. But here we go, given away to Ali Bamba. Mahaya. Bamba again. Delaney. Mahaya. Mahaya needs help. He'll go outside to the opposite wing. And now here's Misakni. Good tackle. Mahodo. Clearance for a corner. Good lads. Now, have we learned our set piece techniques over the summer? Let's find out. No, let's score from Misakni, who was Iron Robin's spiritual replacement, as Titino is back from loan, of course. I actually forgot to mention it. I did bring him back, but unfortunately got a wage rise. And go on, Cisse! Oh yes! Yes, oh man, he's done it again. Just like against Lille, he's buried it for 1-0. Yes. So yeah, Titino is back in the squad. I got him back, but he has been on a rage Wage Rise. I don't know how I got that wrong. My goodness, what a goal from Omrani, but hopefully we don't need to use Tino just yet. But here they come again. If we get the second away goal, I'll be absolutely delighted. But here comes Pukki. Pukki alone. He goes all the way, but he's put it wide. Boras wipes some sweat off his gloves and forehead with that chance man wide. They remain pretty dominant. I don't mind though not having too much possession. It suits us down to the ground. We're going to pump ball into the box as well. Stay composed. That's well done, Pierre 5. Our new team is starting to develop. Oh, that has to be. It is. It's 1-1. I don't want to stand off on. I want to keep that option, but that's just unlucky. But I have to show you my youth development. It's looking very promising. Like I haven't really noticed it being any good, but it is fantastic. We might need to see Mahaya is very good. I don't want him to be out injured. I'm gonna put Omrani as an attacking playmaker support. See how that helps. We need to spread the ball to the flanks and get Cisse on the head. Or get Cisse the head of the ball. There he is now. Mahodo, Delane, Osakni. Shoots from distance, gives it away, but it's only going to fight. Delane wins it back. I want to make him the ball winning midfielder as opposed to any other midfielder style, because we really do need to win the ball in midfield. But here they come again. Have we got that one dealt with? We have it. Cisse powers through, and the defender did absolutely nothing, but Cisse puts it over the bar. Very poor by Cisse. If you remember that Tours game, he kept blasting the ball and missing easy chances, and that was another example of it. Over the bar and wide. Well, this is a very positive result so far. Shame that we gave away the goal again. But here they come at the death. Perhaps Trini Pukki, Jorgensen, Kuzmanovic, Figueras. Figueras again. That's up for his fist. Oh no! It's a penalty right on 45 minutes. And Boras has to make himself a hero against Pukki. Oh, it's Paul Helser. And he scores. 2-1 to Stuttgart. Second goal conceded. Bad luck, guys. I don't know if Fenton we could have done about those goals, but we are 2-1 down. We might need to get some players off in the second half, but yeah, I can't really think of anything else to do. Maybe pass the feet. We might try that just to try and get more chances on the board. But we have played exceptionally well, and I think if it wasn't for the difficulty of getting into the Europa League groups, I think we are worthy of them. But we have to turn this around the second half. I don't know if we can keep a clean sheet at home. But we still have time. I believe in the players, and they need to believe in me. We can do it. Bamba with a rather dangerous crossfield ball, but Mahodo wins it. Yeah, we need to push up a bit and bring on Sammartano. Narrow the play a bit now. We'll make put him attacking again and make these support and see how it goes. Maybe Shebe Shriver should play, but we need to get Cisse a little bit more energy out of him before I can consider substituting. But I just don't want Mahaya to be injured, because Amirus Terry, who's my regen attacking left midfielder, is still pretty young and he's not amazing, so we should still try and keep Terry fit. So nothing so far, so Shrivers needs to come on now. We need to play Shebe and need to stop exploiting the wings. So we'll go narrow and we'll slow down the tempo a little bit. Okay, so everyone seems to be going through the middle now anyway, but we'll need to change our instructions. Hopefully we get the second goal. It'll be very difficult for them to do much if we get that second goal. But I'll look at these updated scores in a moment. Come on, Shivers, you can do it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, that's wide. Okay, latest scores. Now we don't have them. We need to exploit the middle. We need to work the ball into the box. And we need to stop hitting early crosses and instead run at the defense. So that seems to make sense to me. Don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling it now. If we can keep this 2-1, it's not the end of the world, but we really do need an extra away goal just to give us a chance. Oh, Masaki as well is injured. Now here's Shrivers. Great ball for Bamba. He couldn't find anyone. Mahodo! 2-2. It's all good. Oh, and he's done it again in Europe. He scored the free kick against Hibernians to give us an important goal. But my goodness, that was even better by Mahodo. So it is 2-2. And now we need to get rid of Masakni. I don't want to bring on Montari, but I kind of do. Let's be honest. Yeah, we'll need to fortify this midfield. Yeah, like he gets himself sent off. He's been sent off in pre-season and he was sent off in the league. So I'm obviously gutted with his attitude. But he did accept the fine after talking to. So I do wonder why he's so aggressive when he doesn't need to be. But this is fantastic by Le Mans. Great fighting effort. They've learned their lesson ever so slightly from the horrible result we had at Schalke. So we'll just try to counter our way through, try and score the third goal, see how it goes, and we'll make our final change our formation as well. So well done, guys, for sticking out. If you've gotten this far, we just need to hang on in there and make the next episode separate. I don't want to be doing two at once. Well, here they come again. Blocked, and now Samaritano can run, but he's not the fastest player on the field. But here's Deloney! Oh no, he couldn't control it. He tried a cheeky header lob, but he missed it, and that was a chance, if ever I saw one for them all. And now we need to get rid of it. And here he is with Deloney. Zhang Suesi, get rid of it. There we go, better. Here's Shrivers, put inside. Oh! Well, the old Chevy Shrivers is back, and we just need him to be a little bit more clinical, maybe put inside onto a stronger foot, and maybe we'll get 25 goals out of him again this season. You never know. He's a great lad. Here we go again though. Ochoa. Oh, it's the Jaga, but it's cleared. Oh no. Oh no, the Tumbo. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh. Wow, credit to Lawrence, they've held on well. It's gutting, it's one of those stupid flukes. And it is 3-2 to Stuttgart. Good effort. Go. Go on, Shrivers. Deloney, pass it back. Very bad effort. Go on, Shrivers. He's got the pace. He's kept it in, and he's won a corner. Good son. Good work. Go on, let's get a late equaliser again. Come on. Bang! No! He put it where Peaky was standing. Badly. Samaritano. Bamba! No, he was off balance. And not much he could do, I'm afraid. And that's full time. We've lost the first leg, but we have 2 away goals. And all we need to do is win 1-0 or 2-1, and I think we'll be okay. But that is a naturally upsetting result. We've been hit with 2 minor injuries, possibly. But we do have plenty to look forward to in the return leg, and unfortunately Hossein Boras is going to lose his place despite being so good in his last 2 games. But there's nothing really we could do. The penalty by Koulibaly to concede was awful, but I honestly think we're the better team. For a while we had our strategy going well. We got the first goal and we got the equaliser, but we just seem to get complacent when we score first, so that's my only issue. So Lens still have a fighting chance, but they conceded the away goal and have to go to Old Trafford. But you know, the guys here, the ex-Sport, they beat Cork by just 1 goal. They're very lucky to do it, but we just have to keep our fingers crossed. Hopefully we have a good team left to play Lorient, and then we return against Stuttgart, where I'll speak to you again for that episode. So thank you very much for your time, and fingers crossed the Europa League dream does not end yet again. So bye for now.